Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you're having a great day. So in this video we're going to go ahead and talk about the changes that could happen because of the 7th anniversary. So if you guys don't know, the 7th year anniversary, I don't know how you guys don't if you're playing the game, but the banner actually has 7% rates. So this is a very big step forward if they're going to do this for major celebrations. I don't expect them to do this for every banner. I don't expect them to change the 3% rates for step ups, for, in betweens. Just basically do this for big celebrations, and I think we're good. I think we're golden. But guys, before I hop into the bread and butter of the video, I do want to ask if you could like, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. You guys have been showing the channel so much love and support, and I greatly appreciate it. I'll say it in every video until you guys get tired of hearing me say it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for liking and everything that you're doing. I appreciate everything. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. So looking at the banner, like I said, 7% rates is huge. It's a huge step forward for Grand Cross. They have never ever done this before. It is a crazy change to a banner. Now, of course, we are in the 7th year anniversary with the Perfect 7 celebration, so them changing it to 7% rates, I expect that to be the case. However, I do hope that with this change, future celebrations, festivals, they do have at the very least 5% rates. So the reason I say that is because if we go over to the Starter Rush banner, this banner has 5% rates, which is still one of the craziest things that they've done, right? Before the Nemesis Meliodas banner came out, this change to 5% was huge. Of course, I don't know if they've done this before in the past for like other festivals where it's 5%, but right now for the Starter Rush banner, it is insane. So getting fire pulls on this is probably gonna happen more than you expect. So just keep that in mind. But it's a huge change, and this is going to not only help new and returning players, it's going to help all players chase the newest unit if it's 5% rates, right? Because if we go back to 3% rates, look at the rates for individual characters, right? It's wow, it actually tells you. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of cool. I like that little change. So anyway, the rate for 3%, 3% banner, look at it. It's so much different. It's so much different. It's 0.02, right? Then you go up to 0.05%, right? Whereas on this banner, it's 0.1%. And then if you go over to Nemesis Meliodas banner, it's 0.25%. That's super good, right? And then obviously you got your other units and everything like that, but still, just a absolute godlike change that they did. Again, this is a special, obviously a special time, a special event. So doing 7% for the Nemesis Meliodas banner makes complete sense, right? Complete sense. So we do know that we're going to be getting Chandler and Gulther at some point next week or the week after. We don't know, but we know we're gonna get them. Imagine if that Gulther banner that they're gonna do is 5% rates instead of your typical 3, right? Again, look at this, even 0.075. What are we doing? 0.075. Come on, like imagine it's 5% rates with super good filler units that players need. That would be so crazy. Same thing with Chandler if they do 5%, and even if it's just for the anniversary, right? Even if it's just those 2 units get the 5%, I'll take it. I'm not even trying to be greedy. I'll take it, because having the chance to pull these new units without the potentially using hundreds of stones, I mean, I couldn't even ask for a better better banner, right? I couldn't. I absolutely couldn't. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. I do expect them to at least give us something officially in on their official page or something like that for Gowther and or Chandler. Again, it's up in the air. We don't know exactly when, but we do know it's coming. We do know it's coming. But absolutely gigantic change. So don't get used to the 7%. Do not get used to the 7 or yeah, don't get used to the 7% because it's probably never going to happen again for a long time. I really, really hope that I'm wrong about that, but I just don't see them doing 7%. Plus, there's a lot of SSRs on the banner too, so that's another reason why they probably upped the rates. Just all around, just a very, very, very positive change to the game, for sure, for sure, for sure. Now, what does the future look like? Realistically, probably gonna still be 3% rates. All right, I mean, let's just be honest. It's probably still gonna be 3% rates from here on out. It's just wishful thinking because of the fact that they did this. However, we don't know. We don't know because there's no reason for them to make this 5% rates. This is just a normal, pretty much a normal banner. So them making it 5% rates is still big. It's still huge. I couldn't believe it when they did it. Such a positive change. Such a positive change. If we go ahead and we go back in here, then we look at the loyalty. If they do another banner like that, they will never do 777. No, they won't do it. They just won't do it. But again, if they do, they're gonna do a 369 mileage, and then even because it's 7%, your rate to get the new unit is still at 2.5, like, or 0.25. Like, that is so wild. All right, it is crazy because you could literally pull him on this pity. I say him, but any new unit that they do for festival, and it's 7%. Now, honestly, they could do 7% only for the like 7 Deadly Sins characters. I could rock with that. Would it be fair though? No. So I don't know if they would do that. This is Netmarble. This is Netmarble. So we'll see. We'll see. But definitely a positive change to the game. I love that they did this. Let me know down below what units you got from the starter rush banner. Let me know to what pity did you go to. I figure most people will probably stop about 300, 400, maybe 500, right, to get Sabnok. But I definitely like the 777. So yeah, let me know what you guys pulled. I'm very curious to know about it. I know a lot of people have been commenting underneath my videos telling me about their Nemesis melee pulls, and it's kind of been a mix, really. I was actually surprised, but for the most part, people have went to pity and or going to pity, and a lot of other people have been having really good luck getting units they wanted that they didn't have, getting 4 out of 6, 6 out of 6 melees in 2 rotations or something like that. Crazy stuff. But guys, thank you once again. I love you all. I appreciate it. I'm gonna let you guys go, and yeah, I will see you all later.